Madam Pamela, Madam Ihioma, you look so good, big and rich. You know, come on, go ahead, go ahead. This is going to be the beginning of a series, kind of, because if I say, I don't think I would have the permission to finish what it is we have tonight, but I need you guys to remind me that this is going to be a kind of like a short series, because this is so important, very, very important. And because it's going to be a communicating factor, it's a core communication. And it's so going to be great. You all look so great, good and rich. Wealthy is your name. Come on. Look at you guys. All right. So today, what are the two things you just got exposed? How many of you you're feeling motivated? Okay, you're feeling motivated. How many of you were motivated? You were inspired or motivated? Which? Okay, but before you give me that, what did we just go through? Two videos I played. What were the two videos I played? All right, excuse me. Okay, and I need us to be very active, not passive. I don't want anybody being passive. The energy here is so high. Okay, or you guys are still giving you guys are still telling you guys are still admiring yourself. Come on, all right, pay attention to me. At least nobody told me, Kendra, you look good and rich. I got you. I get so what were the so I was just gonna say that. All right, I told myself first, I'm big, good, and great, rich. All right. Yeah, so you guys we just got exposed to two phenomena. Okay, what are those two things? Talk to me. Your life is going to change in a new, different dimension tonight if you pay attention very closely. Okay, that's the bargain I brought into this call. I brought a bargain. I was so deep into this bargain, and I said, what it is am I going to give today? I'm always intentional about what it is I want to give, and I don't get ahead of myself. I always allow the one who knows you better, the one who has your future in his hands, the one who loves you, the one who created you and put you in this life to live. I am just in relationship with that one to know how to guide you as a shepherd, and what he's giving me, I'm perplexed. If only you can just pay attention. This is what makes the world the way it is right now, is what we want to delve into. What is your world? How does your world look like right now? So I'm going to be asking a few questions aside what I just asked. I just want us to start somewhere. Okay. So two videos we watched, just to have a beginning. Okay. We just got an appetizer from two videos. And these videos have been remarkable in my life, I must confess. There were times I play this every day, Imagination by Steve Harvey. I just love that quote about Einstein that says imagination is your life preview of upcoming attraction. Is actually the replacement of faith. Or when they say synonym of faith is your imagination. Anything you could see, all right, you have the power to feel. And if you can feel it, okay, you can actually have it. But a lot of people don't know their best friend, which is imagination. Okay. And before we get into the topic tonight, there are a few things I want us to establish. So what I'll be doing in this series, are you guys with me? So we watched Imagination, then we watched Crushing. And this is really to highlight the process of creation. Okay. So I need everybody to write process. So there is imagination, which is creation, and there is the process of creation. Okay. This is not a regular topic you're going to learn anywhere. there is no systematic way of even teaching you this spiritually, physically, or emotionally. It is just based on your state of mind and where you are at right now. Okay. There is no final or finite approach to creation. It comes from different angles, but over time, one of the things that is acceptable by all laws, okay, all laws of creation or being, all laws, is thoughts. So I need you to write the word thought. So it's actually the process to success. Okay. So you can write the word the process to success. I'm only interested in success, in being who I am. Okay. Who am I? Write the word down. Ask yourself that question. I hope you guys are all with your notes. We're learning here right now, and I need us to be very, very interactive. All right. So I need you to write in your notes, who am I? It's a big question mark. All right. You have to ask yourself, okay, who am I and where am I going to? Who am I? My person. Where am I going to? Now, and over time, we're going to be paying attention or answering these questions. Am I being too fast, or you guys are following? Am I on good tempo? I'm on good tempo. All right. So it's actually the process, all right, to success. The process to success. Okay. So you can write that down as a note. Everyone write it, the process to success. It's not in any other thing. And if you came in here, many of you that are here today, all right, there has been no in-depth. For some of us, there probably was an in-depth indication as to how we pursue the pursuit of success. Okay, we fight it on the outside, we fight it with sword, knives. Okay, but it's just a thing of our mind, our state of being. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have gone into this topic. Your true senses. What are your true senses? If you know, okay, just let me know in the chat. What are your true sense indicators or senses? So we have parallel senses. Okay, I know you guys are new to, you're not new to what it is I'm saying right now, but let's just have an interactive session right now. What are your true senses? What do you know to be your true sense? Don't be shy. Any answer is right. Okay. Let me say it in another dimension. How many sense organs do you have? Or how many sense? I'm trying to ask the right. I'm trying to ask the question, but not look like Ken Remote. 5 sense. Okay, good. Are these your true senses? And don't get lost. It's just a question. Love that answer. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the question again. Okay, are these your true senses? If you ask, if you get involved, you learn fast. Okay, let me just leave it at that. If you get involved with this conversation, you're going to learn fast. Why? Because we're going to participate at a different frequency. Okay, just get involved. I promise you're going to learn fast. Checks. Yeah, Sadia goes ahead to write them down. Okay, so write them. Yeah, contribute. Anyway, just do some checks. my charger system. Okay. I'm looking at to participation. I just want you guys to participate. Okay, so the question I ask is, you have 5 senses. Are those your true sense? So there is an answer on the chart that says physically, yes. Okay. So does that answer the question? All right. There's something that there is something that I got to realize. If you want to learn certain things, you cannot be divided. There is no in or out. Okay. There's no in and out. There is no ups or down. It's just finite. It's just focus. It's just real. It has to be real to you. Okay. I can't really get the question, or you can't really get the question. Okay. So the question I asked is, there's something that makes you wonder. I use the word true. There is 5 senses. We all have 5 senses, true or true? Okay. Yes, we have 5 senses. Okay. But when I now use a question like, are those your true senses? All right. Many of you are wondering, right? Yes or no? You're beginning to wonder, okay? But it's our 5 senses. What's true? So it begs a question, okay? What is true? Who are you? It raises a question, who are you? And what are your true senses? Am I correct? It brings it into perspective, right? Because not only do you understand, because what we're going to really do from today's call is to understand 2 things. Where you're coming from, who are you? And where you're going, living in this body. Say, coach, my network is breaking. Is that true? I don't think so. Is my network breaking, or your reception is breaking? I am good, right? Right, great. You are going to live a life less of who you are if you don't know who you are. Do you agree with me? Many of you are living a life that is not yours. Many of you are struggling to just exist when you ought to believe in. Many of you, there is a void in your heart you're just trying to find. Okay, but you find out that when you come into your place of true existence, you live differently. Okay, and that is because you just have to find out who you truly are. So you don't begin to live another man's journey or wonder or just be a subject here or clan or people or person among the masses. You're created unique in your way for something. So let me help the concept of who you are. Okay. Your true nature is the spirit. Do you all agree with me? Man is a spirit that lives in a shell called the body, that has a soul that communicates or interwove the body and the spirit. This is your true form. Do you agree with me? All right, put in I understand. So let us know we're all gonna we're gonna go into this course or training with this understanding. If you don't go fast. Don't say you do. If you don't, just say can we come again. Okay, if you object this, I cannot teach you. You cannot get anything from this training. Okay, good. The form, this is you. All right. Man is a spirit that lives in a body and has a connector called a soul. So your soul is the seat of your mind that connects your spirit and your body. So the channel to which the spirit moves into the body, moves through the body, communicates with the body is called the soul. So your soul is the seat of your mind. But the true you is the spirit. You cannot die. You are God. All right. Do you understand this now? This is the mystery. There is a mystery man can never understand, not until he visits this knowledge. You would exist less of you, not until you know what it is that I'm sharing with you. Okay. You are a super being created in the likeness, image of God. God is a spirit. You don't see. He's supreme. All right. That is why everything is spiritual. Everything that exists on the physical plane first existed, all right, in the spiritual. This physical is a manifestation of what there already is in the spiritual. So you are a manifestation of what your spirit is. Am I making sense? So put spirit if you got this. I am a spirit. Put I am a spirit. You know, the moment I understood this, from now, I'm someone that I've grown in different ways. Spiritually, I've grown, all right? I've grown in knowledge, in form. I've grown in experience in life. I've been exposed to different forms of knowledge, book knowledge, spiritual knowledge, all right, advanced knowledge and things. I've been exposed. I'm someone that is in search of truth, and I have found truth. And that is who I am. Okay? So I am a spirit. I exist in a body. What's my priority? The body or the spirit? And while we're discussing this, just reflect you. Where are you? Because the question on this call, you're going to ask yourself. At the end, we're going to find out where you're going. But you need to know where you're coming from. That's why I'm showing you where you're coming from. You're on a journey. Put I am on a journey. Your life is, you are on a journey. The moment you were born into this plane of existence, you have been on a journey coming from somewhere. Trying, say the whole creation awaits the manifestation of the sons of God. And the sons of God, it say God is a spirit, and they that must manifest, worship him, must worship him in true form, spirit. You are on a journey trying to manifest your like, your person, who you are. You are already unlimited. Your spirit is not trying to be successful. Your spirit is complete. So write the word, I am complete. Your spirit doesn't grow. Your spirit doesn't learn. I know some of you, this topic is strange to you. True or true? Okay. Your spirit doesn't increase. Your spirit is complete. You're perfect. Some of you don't have confidence. You don't know where it comes from. Confidence comes from knowing what is known. Okay, like if you know your true existence, so let's say your father is a throned king, and is wealthy, but you happen to be born in a place where you don't know your true existence, you're going to live what you are, not who you are. True or true? Am I talking to someone? Many of you are living what you are, not who you are, because why? You don't know who you are. So the first part of your journey is defining who, getting to know who you are. The relationship between your body and your spirit is a strange one. Your body is going to take time to define. That is why it says the creation is awaiting. All right, means why you're growing through time to manifest who you truly are. I am not here today by coincidence. The way I talk today, the way I am today has been a journey. And the journey is not what you think you followed me for because I am a trader. The journey has been me finding out who I am and just reaching out to become, to manifest that person. And when you do that part of your internal being, okay, it will give everything room to manifest. If you need money, it shows up. If you need impact, it shows up. Everything you need to manifest your true nature shows up. Because why? The spirit is complete. It doesn't lack. All right? It doesn't lack. So, in a nutshell, I was going to ask a question, but I already delved a little bit into the topic. So I am a spirit, okay? I live in the body. I want to bring you guys back because I'm already feeding the spirit already. Okay, good. I live in the body. So I need you guys to write this body, okay? Body, write the body, the vessel. Now this is our prison. This is your prison. And your whole journey in life is to break free from this prison called the body. Because the body is a God on its own. It is guided by its own senses. And that senses is the prison. It's either going to be a revelation or prison. So what reveals your spirit to use your five senses, or it's actually going to be what prison? What reveals, what's your revelation of your spirit is your five senses. All right? Or it's going to be your prison. But the sad thing in life is a lot of people are imprisoned by the body. And it's five senses, it's messenger. So let me get you in on, if my body has a sense, do I have a sense? Okay. My body is my expression. It's my temple where I live. The I, what are my senses? So write down, what are my senses? Okay. All right. It's recorded. Come back. All right. So write down, what are my senses? Okay. So I'm just gonna find a way to share this. I hope I'm not breaking. All right. I want to find a way to say them in order. And I'll just give you, like I said, this is going to be a course, kind of like a series, but it's going to be a short series, but I'm not sure I'm going to complete it today. But I'll try to give you guys the overview today. Okay. And it's so powerful and it's going to leave you thinking. This call is going to leave you thinking in a different dimension. And if you can get into the thought, you'll be a different person. Okay. So your senses are your higher faculties. So write it down. Your body has five senses. It tastes, it touches, which is feel, it smells, hears, Okay. C. Likewise, your spirit sees through your body with your eyes, hears through your ears, okay? But everything sends a message to your mind, okay? And now, your interpretation factor, the same way messages are derived. So your senses act based on what is gained. But something about your higher faculty is powerful. They are different. They work differently. Okay. They are called higher faculties because they are higher in reception and in creation. Okay. So your number one sense is reasoning. Your number two sense is your what? Intellect. You have an intellectual factor. Things don't just appear to you. You have a way of mapping. There's a brain. Okay. Number three, I don't want to go deep into this. There's just one for today. Okay. Number three is your imagination. Now, this is what it says about your imagination. Okay, let me name them. I'll come to. Then number four is intuition. All right. Okay, I think they are called different names in this topic. So we have then consciousness. I think that is what replaces perception. All right, we have memory. So let me give you the way I know them. Okay, we have perception, we have memory, we have reasoning, we have imagination, we have will. Okay, I think you be careful of how they reinterpret stuffs. Okay, and yeah, so you have reasoning, you have memory, you have perception, you have intuition, you have imagination, and you have will. Okay. Did you guys got it? Write it down. And the one I'm going to focus on today, which is for creation. What creates? It's your imagination. Your ability to form images. Now, it says here, your imagination involves the ability to form mental image, simulate scenarios, and engage in creative thinking. So your imagination uses your brain, which is what gathers every of the images. The same way you gather images and you focus on them, they come to your subconscious. All right, you can actually override everything and create what it is your spirit needs by just truly everything you are today was first imagined either by you or someone. So your power of creation is your power of imagination. Where are you going today? Today, there's an exercise we're going to do tonight. All right. Before we go into the process, this simple, I can create. Write it down, I can create. Okay, so I can create. I need everybody writing that. All right, I have the ability to create, and just suck it in. Hold it so close. Okay, and we're gonna take 5 minutes to do something deep. I want us to dive deep into something. 5 minutes. I'm gonna be quiet. Okay, for the next 3 to 5 minutes. What I want you to do is focus on. Now you know who you are. Now you just said something that you have the ability to create. It's an exercise I want us to do. And I'm going to audit the exercise and maybe help you push in the right direction. Or just show you, I'll just be an image, a mirror to show you what you just did. Okay. And but before I do that, I want to I want to pull up something and share. So go ahead. All right, just dive deep. I don't want to play sound, okay, because I don't want any piracy. But just take out the next 2 minutes. How many of you can imagine right now? If you can imagine, say I can. So take the next 2 minutes. Look at your life right now. You know your name, you know where you're born. You know what it is you're doing, you know what brought you here. You know all that you're being. Just knowing that you are everything you say you are, and you have the ability to reshape everything. 2025, what do you see? Don't tell me anything. And it's not a word. Just see it as a movie. I need you to design a 3-minute clip of that movie. I want to get in touch with the movie. And you're going to sell that movie to me. Be very deep. You have only one shot. Who you are. Think of where you're going. 3 minutes. Not a word, not a picture, a video, a scenario, an event. The outcome of you 2025. Okay. Just go deep. Don't go shallow. You are complete. You have no limitation. What you see is who you are. Go deep. Go deep. And I'm going to ask a few of you. Because everything I see is my manifestation. It wasn't meant for me. I'll manifest. If you got your movie, if you got your movie, all right, you can say I got it. You know, I'm so excited that this came to me tonight. You know, I remember when I did it with my mentor. You know, one of my mentors, it changed everything. And I'm getting closer to that image that I saw. Okay. I wasn't all of this. I wasn't even an educator. when I learned this part. And I'm excited that I'm going to, when this was done to me, it was just a few. I think we were 2 in the room, 2 on the call. But I'm so excited that there are 32 of you on this call. So the next 3 years is going to define what you just saw or what you just got, but I really want to, so we know we're in the right direction. I don't know what you're thinking, okay? But I was able to know what my mentor was thinking because he shared it. And I was able to share mine. And he said, by the Spirit, you're in line. Okay. And I learned a few things that night. I want to be able to be in the position to learn a few things with you tonight. So, who can share? Just maybe give us a preview of what you saw. If you're ready, just be the one to say, I'm ready. Or I can just call. So you guys say you got it. I could call anybody right now. Okay. So that we really understand what imagination is. Okay. So if you're ready, just let me know so I don't have to be the one to bother you to call you and put you on the spot. To be bold enough. Why am I trying to share this? Okay. All right, Madeline, go ahead. Another person still get ready, okay? Another person still get ready. We're probably going to take maybe 2, 3 inputs. All right, then I'll share what it is I want to share in respect to that. Then I'll share mine. Then I'll share what it is I want to share. Yeah, you have the mic.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Okay, I'm soon gonna be experiencing some network problems. Our electricity just went off. So in the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna be experiencing some network issues. I might be going off camera as well. But I've been always ready and I've been always waiting for this moment. So I won't pretend as if I've not been waiting for it. Waiting for anybody to jump in first. I've been waiting for this. All my life, I've been waiting for it. I believe it is my chance. It is my turn as well. I've always been imagining being a motivational speaker, motivating young people, etc. I've always been imagining myself on international stage, first locally and internationally, but my long-term goal has been always being internationally, always to show my peer that coming from a poor background does not determine your destination in life. So it has been my dream all the time. And I've seen it kickstarting where I was before. But now I believe and know that actually it has kickstarted for real, because where I was before, there was no mentorship. I was just pushing myself and pushing towards what I believe, where I want to go in, where I see myself, that I've never given up on my dream. I don't have any intentions of giving up on it. That's my dream. That's my imagination on a daily basis, that I see myself motivating, not just motivating, but being in that space where my life and where I'm coming from and what I've been doing for all of these years, the falling and the failing and the starting and the pausing of life and everything will be a motivation that wherever you are coming from, whoever you are, does not determine where you're going to end. My dreams are valid. My dreams are valid.
Okay.
So everywhere I am, wherever I'm going, I'm always looking, wanting to spot and see that opportunity that the bus is ready, I get in.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right. I saw a picture there. Blurry. It is blurry, and I'm going to tell you why. And that's the whole idea of asking you. Madam Donna, you say you got your image. Share with us. Give us a preview in 1 minute what the image was.
Well, that image that I had was one of joy and gladness. I was thanking my colleagues and my superiors for the time that I spent at the organization. And, I was just grateful that all the hard work that I've put into has brought me to the opportunity to crossing over to the new side, which is time freedom, and to be able to define my life on my terms, having my own consultancy company, and dealing with clients in my own terms. That's what I saw.
Beautiful. A moment. Was it a moment?
Pardon?
Was it a moment?
Yes, it was a wonderful moment.
Beautiful.
I actually saw.
All right. Okay. Now, just to bring it, what I really want to, or the direction I actually want to push everyone or help you tonight, all right, is this. You need to know the imaginative power and how to use it. Your imagination is like a software. Its job is to create images, moments, pictures, and give you room to establish ownership. So there is no one imagination. Your imagination evolves as you go into action in becoming the step-to-step process of you. So while I was before this call, or while I was even talking, we had the Educate to Liberate Convention, UK. And one of the beautiful things we did, we had over 1,000 families. And a lot of people were standing in one of these beautiful events. And the event kind of had these stages, horizons, like it has a centered floor, then have these what they call them, this kind of like basketball. I don't know what they call that. There's a name they call it, and the stage was at the middle. The moment I was seeing that really gripped my heart was we had a talk panel, and it was about women. I have some faces that were on stage that were testimonials from what it is that has been the journey in Pearl Art Nation. It was women, time, freedom, and wealth conversation. People to come talk about their experiences, the impact of the word, and just to inspire. But one of the most unique things was everyone on the stage. Okay, so I had Sadia, I had Madam Pamela, you know, I had Donna, I had Madam Oker, I had more than 10 women, just a few. Madam Madeline was there. People flew in, different people. And I just saw when Madam Sadia was showing her check, she's hit 6 figures. And she was showing withdrawals. But the most important thing, she was talking about the stage. A lot of women were in tears. For everybody who spoke, one of the remarkable things that I felt in the audience was people were in tears while the process was being shared. But when the time of the testimony was, everyone who was talking was already, all right, in multiple 6 figures, and some had hit 7 figures. Successful women, freedom, wealth. Well, freedom of wealth and time. And when the time came for me to be introduced, I fell apart. Just talking about the vision, how it got started, I fell apart. I couldn't hold my tears. Just being the young inventor of the one that have impacted these lives or helped the impact of this life. And this is likened. So this is an event, 2025. And this is likened to in 2018, when I came into this environment of trading, I had an imagination. When I was being taught the power of faith, I had an imagination of 1,000 success. We had a big event, all right? And I've helped 1,000 people. And we had a mighty stage where there was just testimony of thousands of people that have been impacted to multiple 6 figures. And the name Ken Brimo was mentioned, just like as an introduction to, I want to introduce our coach. I want to introduce in the thousands. And there were millions of people, both online and physical, watching the impact. That was in 2018. And every imagination that I have had in my life has been channeled through the power of impact. And it's all looking the same. It's always an event. It's always an event. It's shaping. And I'm getting closer. What am I trying to tell you? If the picture, you don't find emotions in it, there is no motion. If you cannot feel it, that it is real right now, it means you're not doing the right thing now. Do you know why some people can't imagine the way I've just imagined? How many of you felt the movie? You'd already, if it's a movie, you already purchased a ticket to be in that movie already. True or true? Did I just get your ticket? Your creation has to be real. If it is not real to you, it cannot be real to the universe. Stop bouncing and scared of imagining. A lot of people, you know, the reason I said, Madam Madeline, your imagination is blurred, because it's not definite. You didn't sell me a movie. You just sold me a hat. You sold me a picture. Movie is an event, a moment, a situation that you are in, and you're telling us what you're doing in it. That holds strong emotion. The universe, see, there is the law. There is only one force in the universe. It is the force of love. And that love is communicated through feelings. Do you know why your imagination is powerful? Your mind does not know what's real. It only knows what you feel. And the moment you could picture something and you feel it, it is done. It is real to the mind. It goes into motion to create it. All you just need to do is already in the spirit. The physical will manifest it. That is why I say the whole creation. What are the creation? The things you're seeing right now. The things you imagine is awaiting your manifestation. So you need to be good, very definite on creation. When I saw this vision, 1,000 millionaires, I have created the moment. I've created the will. I've created the vision. Okay, I've created the words. But what I do is I create, this is the work of imagination. It's the one that builds the vision. So I'm so happy and grateful now that I have 1,000. I've imagined our organization impacting people, all right, through the principles of the word of God. Okay, and we're bringing people to a place of wealth. Okay, now I've imagined the vision, but the truth is you need to imagine the moment that captures the vision. So every day, every step of the vision, I am creating. Your imaginative capabilities are your creative abilities. So what you do, you sit every day, you need to invest 15 to 30 minutes imagining, all right, your next step of moment. So you create moments. So I'd already imagined our trips. 2018, I started with all my leaders, and I told them of this vision you guys are riding on today. 2018, there was no Pewat Nation, but I just told them of an elite community where we separate ourselves to make us successful. And part of the imagination is, and I've already communicated part of these things. Now it's becoming more defined because I am now manifesting. I am now building muscles physically, okay? And it's getting closer. But it was first thoughts. So I want to write this thing to you. And I said it in our last call, okay? When you imagine, it creates a picture for your mind to think. And when you think, extract your thoughts through words. This is the power of creation now. So I have thought. So what did you think of today? Write the movie down. Okay. If the movie made sense, if this movie I showed to you, you bought the ticket, right? So Sadia, Madam Madeline, I mentioned some name. Do you know you can buy the movie and just create yourself, the dress you're going to wear? Okay. The plane you're going to fly there if you're not in the UK. And this event is going to be happening because the Educate to Liberate is going to be an event system. It's going to grow beyond just Forex. This is liberation. Okay, we've done something significant. Do you know you can pick your role? It's just like I've given you a script. You pick your role and you tell me how you're going to act the script. You could actually picture the plane you're going to, is it first class, business class? Are you going to fly there? Okay. The dress you're going to wear. Do you know you can picture every moment and just live on it? Every day you play that clip to yourself every day and say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am launched out. I'm a powerful vessel to educate, to liberate movement. I am a more time settled. By year 2025, I'm a more time settled income earner in 7 figures. It is done. And you just create the moments. What car are you going to be driving by then? Okay, what impact are you going to make? You're just creating them. You just create scenarios, 15 minutes every day. Every day. And you just feel it and say it is done. Do you know when you do this thing to get you closer to the people you need, it will get you closer to the attitude you need, it will get you closer to the, so I was saying something, it will get into your thoughts. And when your thought holds it, extract your thoughts through your words. When you speak these words long enough, it's going to create a set of action. Action is needed for your destiny. Today, I am acting in line. I am a script writer, but I am also an actor. Most people, they love to write script. They are not acting. You have to act the movie. Your words lead to your action. It is not my action that will create your destiny. It is your action. So when you think it, speak it. When you speak it, act it. When you act it over time, it's going to become a habit. And I taught you guys the last call, the relationship between the habit and the character that leads to the destiny. It all comes. This is one of the things that is agreed by all. There are so many things people don't agree. Maybe because of social life, economic life, religious life. There are so many things that is not agreed by all groups. But there is one thing that is agreed. A man becomes what he thinks. Your thinking is your life. How you think is your life. What feeds your thought? Those images in your thought are wired through your imagination. It's so powerful. So you could sit in the day and feel, create a force field of what it is you are here in Pewatt Nation. Why are you here? This is a vehicle to your life. Okay. Do you feel much of why you're here? Or you're lost in the fact that you're running from somewhere? This is your escape plan. Why are you here? Like I said, life is a journey. You're coming from somewhere. Now you know who you are and you're complete. Life is just looking for you to express itself. And everything in life is a vehicle. Somehow you created this vehicle. You don't know. You thought of where is it you're going and this vehicle came. Everything in life will come to you based on what you're thinking, based on what you've created. Okay? I need you guys to write this in your book. Life is a catalog. Your feelings are very powerful. The next part of this call, in next week, I'll be delving into the process. Okay? The process to creation. I've given you guys the heat. Now you've created the process to taking it from the spiritual, which is because now what brings the spiritual into the physical is the process of the work of man. It's different. This is where your emotions get in. But you need to find a way to function from base than the rooftop. A lot of people function in life from the rooftop. If breeze blows from the rooftop, it's going to affect you. It's going to throw you off. Okay? But if you function from base, you see what is happening on the rooftop. You're not affected. I function from a standpoint of base. That is why I got hit several times. I got crushed. The crushing made me who I am because I was functioning from my what? My higher faculties. My sense of reasoning was different. Okay, my memory held every power. Okay, every power of creation. I know where I already was. I know I was complete. I know I can do all things. I know everything. So I was functioning from a place of ability, not limitation. So when things affected and seemed limited, I wasn't moved because I was functioning from base. This is the process. Okay. And some of you are caught up in the process, but don't die in the process. Learn from the process because the process was supposed to make you who you, see, whatsoever you're going through, I guarantee you, this is not a lie. Irrespective of anyhow the situation may look, anyhow you may have found yourself, anyhow you seem to look like right now, okay, it's a blessing to what you created. You won't die. Even if you die, you're birthing a new seed. Don't get caught up in the process of death. Because everything works together for your good. If you didn't lose it, you won't gain it. So don't get caught. A lot of people, that is why those people who fail or quit in life are those who don't understand where they're coming from and who they are. You know, my goal on this call is to show you who you are. And you're just a representation here on the physical plane of who you truly are. You're not weak, you're strong. You're powerful beyond measure. You don't die, you already exist. You're fully existing. Okay, so you see this body as a vehicle and treat this body for what it is. You control this body, it doesn't control you. Your trading account doesn't control you, it's a reflection of where you're going. Don't make it your life. Your finances right now it's not you. It's a reflection of your timeline now, your growth process. Grow beyond, okay? Grow beyond. I know how to grow. Through the word of God, I know how to grow, okay? I know the things that I see right now is as a result and reflection of my growth. So what I do is I focus on growth, not the things that I see. He said, a man who focuses on things that they see, they will die. They are carnal. And the result of carnality is death. Okay? There's a promise for being carnal, for being judgmental. You know, some of you are judgmental about the things you see in your life right now. You're not speaking the right things. Your life is a catalog. Okay? If people are succeeding around you, it's showing you the things you're imagining. So you pick. It's just like a menu. Okay? You pick. Your feeling is your power. Love carries feeling. Okay? When you pick, so if I see people succeeding, like in the group, okay, someone post a trade and someone copied the trade and they made money, but I didn't take the trade. And I feel bad. I begin to ask questions on when was the trade called. I'm not missing that there are different time zones. Do you know you're actually picking? You're actually selecting. You're picking from the catalog of life. You've been presented with the opportunity to see a trade and win. Just because you didn't see it, what you did is that you gave negative energy and you said, oh, I'm not being served. Okay, some people are winning and you're feeling bad because you didn't participate in the trade. What you just did, that life presented you a catalog for you to express love, and you gave what? Negative energy. Guess what is going to come in? You just picked, and your energy, the universe is going to give you that energy. You're going to replicate that feeling. The feeling does not die. It is your power to create what it is you just gave out. Every time. If you don't have kids, when people who have kids move around you, that's like presenting you with an opportunity to express love. If you don't have money and you see people have money around you, that's like presenting you with all you do is what? Experience, give yourself, give out. What you give out is what you get in. Give out the energy of love. Appreciate those people that have kids. Appreciate those people that have money. Appreciate those mentors that put their life in line for you to get successful and say, wow, I'm just grateful that I'm in the right place and I'm going to grow. Just put in that love. Guess what? That is what you order. What you order out of life is what life is going to deliver to you. This is the process. I'm going to talk more on that. Don't play low on the process. The moment you're founded, that you already are complete, irrespective of what you see, begin to order from the catalog of life. Only give out feelings that serve you. That's why today, that's why I'm the way I am. I don't lose money. I am abundant, not because of money in my bank account. Don't be deceived. Okay, I am not moved by the money in my bank account. I am filled with the abundance of the universe. I am abundant. I am God. I have creative power. If there is no money, I just have to create it. I just have to go to places I can see it. I just have to appreciate and give. I know how to get it and I manifest. That's why I can never lack. Not because of that. It's not because I know how to trade or I'm a good business person or I'm a good salesman. No, those things are a reflection of who I am. I am confident of the person that I am, not the things that I have or what they reflect. Be confident of who you are. Say, I know who I am. Every day, tell yourself this word. I know who I am. Even if you don't know, this lie will become your truth. Okay, I am a success. I am is reality. I know who I am. And for every time you tell yourself who you are, the world is not going to tell you who you are not. Your bank account will tell you who you are not. Your trading account, the coach, the result. Nothing tells me. I don't care what I see. I care about what I create. And if I've not seen what I've created, I wait, because the word of God says, wait for it. I have created it. It must surely come to pass. Unless I fail to want to see it. As long as I am hoping and I have faith and I do the right works, because faith is backed by works, I'll definitely see it. I don't care if I lose all I have just waiting for it. Because it will definitely, 6 figures, 7 figures, 1,000 millionaires is going to show up. I'm waiting on it. That is why if you quit on me, I won't stop. I may reach out to you, don't quit. The only thing I can tell you, don't quit on me. Because why? I am putting in the work to make you successful. I am putting the prayers, I'm giving everything I can to make you successful. You're part of the vision. I see you part of the vision. As long as you don't quit on me, you're done deal. It is done. And I'll round up with this. Like I said, we're going to continue. How many of you love this part? We're going to talk about the process next week. But this is what I want to tell you. It's very, very important. You have a role to play. And that role, you have to be definite. Every vision is bigger than you. Say it's bigger than me. You need to understand your vision reflects your purpose, and that is who you are. It's not going to make sense. You cannot run. You say, he who see would run. Many of you are not running because every race is to win for the crowd. You were not created for you. At some point, you can run a race for yourself, but you will wear out when people are not celebrating your way. You want to put yourself in the right position in life. Your true vision outruns you. It's bigger than you. It's something worth waking for every day. If I have to buy a Lamborghini or become a six-figure, it's not worth waking up every day. Because why? The life I live right now, it's not about the money. I am a successful man. I can eat anything I want. I could go anywhere I want to go. I could take my kids to any school I want. There is nothing that I can do that is a necessity in life that I can't do. If I picture anything, it is vanity. If I picture anything I can't do right now, it's vanity. Am I talking to someone? Every necessity in life, God has put me in the position, it is not out of my hand. Every necessity. Any other thing is vanity, is carnality. Am I making sense to someone? Don't allow the carnal things of your life rule your emotions. I cannot, someone like me now I don't have a hot dream of, yes, I'm so happy and grateful that I own and drive the Bentley Continental GT 2020 edition. But I have, but guess what? Sometimes I don't even speak it. It doesn't wake me up every day. Right? If that's it, I just created that as part of my template of creation, but it doesn't wake me up every day. I don't live for that. It is not part of it. There's no emotions attached to that. But there's an emotions attached. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have 1,000 millionaires over the course of 2025. Every day, I'm waking up. Every day, it wakes me up. Because that is what I live for. That is what the vision is for. If your vision if it's about you, you're poor. Okay? And one of the things you have to do for yourself is first tell yourself that I am rich. And wealth is about people. Okay? Next week, we're going to talk about greatness. Because the process leads to greatness. And what greatness is, how many of you really want to be great? Wealth is in greatness. And I want to say something that may shock you. It is not what you give to people that make you great. It is what is the ability you put in people to give, to become reasonable, to become effective, that makes you great. No philanthropist was great by their giving. People become great by their service to others that betters them. Every great person that you see today has raised people. It's not what you give to people that makes you great. So you may be a billionaire, a successful trader today, and you're giving thousands. That's not going to make you great. You will be known, but you will not be great. What makes you great is when you raise people from inability to ability. Your service to others that makes them reasonable, that makes them effective. In the numbers, that's what makes you great. So for every time you choose the word great, knows that it's a big responsibility. It's not the word. That is why in the United States, there are over 300 million people. All right, but there are about 788 billionaires. And few of these billionaires, all right, only few of them are great. Some have money, but they are not great. And you can be a multi-millionaire, but you're not great. So money doesn't make you great. So don't confuse money for greatness. Am I making sense? Service to many. Today, do you know why Mark Zuckerberg is a great person? Do you know why, what's this guy that owns Amazon? You know why they're great people? It's not because of the money they have. In fact, the greatness led the money. Today, how many of you know that there are people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars from Amazon, from Alibaba, from Facebook? Okay? From YouTube, from Zoom. They created services that people are making millions and billions. They've raised people that they don't even know. Service to others. They thought of ideas to elevate people. They are great because people have become great through them, through their idea, through their vision, through their service. Don't think of greatness because of the money you're going to acquire and start giving, because you won't be great. And today, these people can never run poor or dry in life, because why? Their source is not of them. They created a vision that is bigger than them. So what's your vision? If you don't have that, you have the power to start creating it. Greatness is serving others, and serving others is a skill set itself. You can learn it. Okay, it carries a pain, it carries a body. What I do today is leading me to greatness. But that greatness is fueled. It's a responsibility that I've carried. And the reason I can carry that responsibility is because I know who I am. And I know what I was created for. And I've agreed to serve the purpose of my creation. Only those who understand their purpose become great. So pursue that. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope this was beautiful. Okay, and hope you guys got the concept of today's, short series. Okay, the process to success starts with you understanding one vital faculty you have, which is your imagination. People don't use it. Start to use it every day. Create pictures. Okay, you're a spirit being. It means you live beyond you. You're connected to the abundance of life. Learn to begin to live your spirit life like you are in charge. So you make choices. Your life is a sum total of the choices you're making. You can see all I've spoken about right now has nothing to do with your ability to trade, make money from the chart. No, if you master this concept, you're going to be good at every walk of life. Am I making sense? You're going to be good at every walk of life. I don't struggle to become good at something. I am naturally good at anything that I do. If it comes to sales, if it comes to love, if it comes to parenting, if it comes anything, I am exceptional in all that I do because I've understood who I am. There are certain things that I do today, I never learned them in school. But I work with an infinite mind. There's a one mind in the universe. That's the mind of God, the mind of creation. If you tap into that mind, you can be all. You will know things you didn't learn. You would have things you didn't work for. Just understand the confidence of your entire being. Your spirit man is connected to God. And if you're friend enough with God, he teach you how to attract the things you want. Okay? That's why the scripture says, it is not by might. It is not by power. It's not by my ability to look at the chart and tell you what trade it is. It is not my ability or the school or the things that I know. It is by the Spirit. And that Spirit is what I just introduced to you. It is by the Spirit. So you have to be spiritual. And who said it? Said the Lord. So you have to understand, unless you're fighting your existence, and a lot of people are in crisis today because they are fighting their existence. They are fighting their origin. Okay? See, sometimes you just have to take a break and ask yourself, am I really thinking the right way? Do I really know? What I know today, is that all there is? Okay? Am I living the life desired? Do I have a true origin? And you begin to go in search of you, and you find you, nobody's going to tell you who you're not. Okay? Nobody. No one can. No one can limit you. You can't limit someone who's already powerful. And all you just do, these words, this knowledge, they lead you to your power. When you know who you're not, even the devil can step. See, I don't pray. There are certain prayers I don't pray in my life right now. Not that I'm boasting. I know. You can't see me praying. I can't even see. I only have time for certain prayers. Okay? I've been guided. I know how to pray the prayer of supplication, the prayer of thanksgiving. That's my most powerful prayer. And the prayer of intercession. These are my prayers. I intercede for those who are weak. I pray for the vision, for the clarity, for people to come to a place of knowledge, that I can spend hours just making that prayer, because that's what I was meant. I was created as a priest. Okay, I'm a royal priesthood. It means I have a service. I understand my place as a spirit. Okay, and I'm functioning in that place. And everything I'm doing here on earth is a Passover. Okay, I am not connected to them. I'm emotionally connected to what? My spirit. I'm just doing my service here on earth. That is why you can't catch me. Nothing can catch me here unaware. My emotions can be sucked in the pain. Yes, at some point when I was a baby, it was. Grow. You're going to find out that there is nothing in here. Everything is. Okay? Go deep. And one of the things I'll be doing, okay? We only have Sundays for this, but we're growing big. How many of you know we're big? We're big. We may look small in group, maybe scene 28 right now, but God is training us for something very powerful. God is raising up people of a difference. You see the word liberate. Begin to think, give her time. Search within your soul. Am I meant to be big in Pearl Heart Nation? Don't just see Pearl Heart Nation as a forest community. You can see when I talk to you, when you feel my vibe, you see that I'm more connected to you outside of the forest. True or true? I don't know if you notice that. I am more connected to you, your person, your life, more than I am connected to trading. Because why? I know you would outgrow trading, just like I have outgrown it, irrespective of the beauty it has brought into my life. I found out that it was just a part of me going somewhere. And now that I know that we already know how to make money in the market, my energy is where are we going? And I want to be able to, because why am I moving the way and I'm the way I am? Because I know where I am going. What I need in life is just giving people clarity of how can they see where they are going. And if we all can see where it is we're going, we'll begin to see the challenges that can stop. If the destiny, you are emotional about destiny, you're going to be emotional about anything that will stop you. If you know where you're going, if something stands in your way, you kill it. You destroy it, because you cannot allow something come and steal what you know, just like having a child. Okay, a parent will want to lay down their life for the child because they know that child is their life. That is the same thing with your vision. You would go sleepless nights. While people are sleeping, you will wake up, put an alarm and wake up. All right. And if you are like me, I just go. I don't know what to say. I know what to pray. I begin to speak in tongues. I go 15 minutes. I've not found myself. I raise the bar, play worship. I go, why? Because I'm searching for something. My spirit, my body may not have caught it, but my spirit will locate it. And when it comes, I start prophesying. That is the way of creation. Everything about what I just taught, they happen in spirit. Okay? Because why? I know that the weapons of our warfare, they are not carnal. So many things that I know what has happened to me over the last month. And there was a day I told you guys on this session that you guys should pray for me. Did I say that? Did I say that? Do you guys remember that I went? There was a time, all right, I went, the Holy Spirit just told me 2 weeks, midnight, wake up every midnight and just pray in the spirit, okay? And there was a time he told me, in the midst of prayer, pray for your community. I know the testimonies that came from, see what we have, you are the one that knows, and some of you don't know it yet. And what I am trying to do is, in my humble self, I'm trying to communicate it. I don't want to scare you, okay? Because there are certain things about this vision that will scare you, okay? Attacks are coming. Because every big and great thing has an adversary. There are things that would oppose us. If they don't, then we are not real. I know what has happened to me over the last 2-3 months. Physically, spiritually. I don't want to mention the rest. Okay? I see them. But what I do is I'm grateful and thankful, because the more I see them, the more I give God thanks, because I'm in the right path. If I don't see them, it means I'm not doing the right thing. Okay? It means I'm not doing the right thing. But if I see these challenges, that's why I'm telling you, do you know? Okay, let me close with this. Some of you, you might be, why am I so intentional? The moment you get close to me, you carry my body and you carry my cross, you're going to be affected. How many of you know that? The law of association. If you associate with a thief, what will happen? You're a criminal, right? Don't just think the success. I'm just being honest with you right now, because I'm a deep communicator. And this is how I'm taught. This is how I was brought up spiritually. If you associate with my vision, the burden of my vision becomes yours. It means whatsoever is going after this failure is going to go after your life as well. So if I don't teach you how to be strong in the faith, in the spirit, I am, what is it? I am not identifying the weapon. I need to teach you to be strong, not just about pursuing, but being formidable. Because the moment you cross your life into the spirit, do you know why some people don't face some challenges in life? Because they know nothing about life. When you begin to know things about life and you cross lane to the spirit, you begin to have spiritual battles. Some of you are having physical battles like finances right now. How many of you want to be ready for spiritual battles? Say 5. Or you don't want to be ready. Okay? Like when you're having marital issues, your disappointment, these are physical battles, but they reflect. Okay? Spiritual battles are real. They express in things. Some of you don't know this is how they are. But when you know, the moment you cross and you are meant for big things, there are forces that have created strongholds in these industries to tell lies. Okay? And the glory is reduced the moment we are coming against strongholds. The moment we bring this form of liberation, industries are going to go down. And you think people who have been there for years will just let you thrive, move? You think the demons and the forces that have allowed this fake, why do you see bad things thrive? You think it's their power. There are demonic forces that are allowing things, fake things to just run by. And we just love these fake things running by, destroying lives and families. You think it's physical? No. And you think these things will just stand and fold their hand and see you, just come and bring the message of liberation, and they will not affect you. They will not try to slow you down. They will not try to affect your children, or they will not do things to just make you shake. If you really want to be successful, don't try to be great. Just go take care of your life and just be normal. But if you want to be great, be ready for the life of greatness. Okay. And what I'm doing with my mentorship is just bringing you in to the knowledge, because I don't want to be the one responsible for your pain unaware. I am a good leader. Okay. And that is why I'm bringing you into a life. You have to be aware that you are not just an ordinary being. Okay. You are not. And the moment you become aware of yourself, there are some knowledge, there are some things that will come with it. Okay. I hope I didn't scare you. I said I was going to scare you. So I told you this message was going to scare some of you. How many of you hope you are not scared? How many of you felt like you were scared, but you know you got it? All right. So I got it. Relax. I got it. One thing that gives me confidence is this: the one who has brought me this far didn't bring me far to leave me, because he said that he will never leave nor forsake me. No matter the tough time, no matter what the world brings, or the devil, or the people, no matter what they bring, I've got one that is over all. That is my confidence. So tell yourself, relax, don't be afraid. The more you know things, fear can grip you. But I got you. God bless each and every one of you. We're going to continue on the process next week. Just remind me. We're going to get into a busy week, but remind me. You guys talk about this. Talk about, reflect on what it is you got from this call. Okay, take notes, drop your notes. Be very intentional, all right, about our discussion tonight, so that we can continue on the same energy. This is the first time I'll take a topic into this is the first time I'll do a show, because I know that I had to open up your mind for this powerful message of just understanding how we become the way we are. Okay. And if you've not started reading the book, or you've not read this book before, a miracle happened to me yesterday. It's just so sensitive. I cannot share that miracle. Well, I'm already sharing it, but there are some sensitive part of the miracle I am not sharing, but it's inspired the message tonight. Miracles will happen in your life. Just getting exposed. That's why I tell you, don't miss out a meeting, don't miss out a call. You don't know what you get. Just following instruction. You see this book I'm reading? Knowledge is light. There are some burdens that can kill you, but just getting light, the universe will lead you to what you need, and it is just in a message. You just read it and it will control or shape. I've been struggling. There's something that I've been struggling with. It's a part of my life that I've been struggling for 3 years. It's not something that I've been open to discussing, not even to my wife, because I was afraid of the outcome if I let myself discuss it. I'm someone who's very mindful of my emotions. I don't want to misplace it, but it's something in me. I do know that the only thing that I'm shielding it, and I don't know the right words to use, but I know that if I unleash it, I can control it, but I don't like to unleash it, because for every time I don't unleash it, it brings a feeling I don't like. Okay. So what I do is, it's my cross with God. I just tell God, you're the one who has put me in, and I cannot fail you. And because I cannot fail you, I let go of this feeling. I can't share it, but I just let it go. I take every pain, and I've been doing that for 3 years. It changed last night, just because of what I shared with you guys tonight, part of what I shared with you guys tonight. It is truly how you see. There is healing in the way you see things. Nothing exists. It's from the way you see it. And God showed me. And truly, when you give yourself to things that are spiritual, there is so much healing that comes to you. At some point, I was not thinking, maybe unaware that some of the battles that I fought, pain, health issues, were because of this feeling. I may be thinking I'm taking care of it spiritually, but it's had some deposit, because I know me, I don't get sick. The only time you hear me, you you would hear that Kenry is feeling headache or malaria or one thing, financial pressure. That is the only symptoms. Okay, you can never. No, my adult, I've never been. I can never be sick. You can only say, oh, the only time you hear any symptoms, maybe pressure, not sleeping. I'm used to not sleeping, but when there are hits on financial pressure and I'm thinking too much about them, it will tell on the body. But to say some strange things came, man. I just asking myself, is it because of this? But I just shared the testimony with you right now because of the knowledge I just shared. And I was like, has it been like this all along? I could have done this. If I knew what I knew now, what I just shared with you, I shouldn't have been in this bondage for years. I'm talking 3 years. 3 years. Something left me yesterday night. I wish I could share this. I just wish I could, but it's a different topic of life. Okay. And over time, there is a series and a podcast that I'm going to start creating on my YouTube. Okay, that I'll begin to drop this message somehow in a way that people can see, because it's not about you just being a trader or success. You have to be a good person. If you're a dad, you have to be a good dad. If you're a husband, you have to be a good husband. If you're a wife, you have to be a good wife. You have to identify where the devil can penetrate your life and be formidable in those things, because why? You have a life that is different from the vehicle. Okay. So as God helps me, if I can help in the topics that are around this, I would, as being led by the Spirit. But God bless each and every one of you. And I hope this message gets deep. Name of the book, The Power. Okay, by Rhonda Bryan. Okay, The Power. Read it. Some of you read book, but there's a way I read book. I read book. There's a way I read book. It's different. Okay. I'm in search of knowledge, so I pay attention. Okay, The Power. So yeah, read that book and pay attention to the things I'm talking about right now. You find a lifting. Okay, things are going to be different. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a beautiful week ahead and be optimistic. Is it aggressive? Be aggressive towards your feeling. There's something that I promised and I told you guys last month, that in this month of July, do an exercise. Catch yourself every 15 minutes, what you're feeling. Okay? If you know more of your feeling, you'll be at peace. If you know that everything surrounds your feelings, you'll be at peace in life. Okay? You don't have what you can do to change what it is that is happening, but you can change the way you feel about what's happening, because that's how you attract everything that will happen tomorrow. All right. I'll see you guys on tomorrow's session. I hope this has been of value to you. If it is, I'm going to know on the chat.